Okay, for formation of ionic compounds, the first thing we need to do is turn the words into the symbols. Sodium is Na. It has 1 valence electron. Plus chlorine, which is Cl, it has 7 valence electrons. We're going to draw the arrow to represent an equation. Okay, so sodium is a metal. Metals are going to tend to lose their electrons to the nonmetals, so you're literally going to draw sodium losing its electron to chlorine. You can see now chlorine has fulfilled its octet. It now will have 8 electrons going around it. Sodium now has lost its 1 electron. Everything at this point is complete. The metal will lose its electron since it lost 1, has a positive 1 charge. Chlorine has a full valence electron shell, so it gets its 8 and therefore has a negative 1 charge. We're going to do the same thing down here. Calcium is Ca. It is 2 valence electrons plus oxygen, which has 6 valence electrons. Draw our arrow. Oxygen, to fulfill its octet, needs 2 more electrons, so the calcium metal is going to be able to give both of its electrons to this 1 oxygen. So I'm going to write calcium. It lost 2 electrons, so plus 2. Oxygen now has a full octet, so we're going to draw the 8, and it has gained 2 electrons. Okay, moving down. We have lithium, which has 1 valence electron, plus oxygen, which has a total of 6 valence electrons. Draw our arrow. Lithium's going to give its 1 valence electron to oxygen because lithium's the metal. Oxygen at this point only has 7 valence electrons. It needs 1 more. Since we're trying to make a bond with lithium, we have to draw another lithium ion, give it its 1 valence electron again, and then draw the arrow over to the oxygen because the metal's always going to give its electrons to the nonmetals. So we have lithium. It has a plus 1 charge because it lost 1 electron, and we had to draw 2 of them. We have oxygen. It has a full set of electrons and has a minus 2 charge because it gained 2 electrons. All right, last one. Barium has 2 valence electrons, plus nitrogen has 5 valence electrons. Draw our arrow. Obviously, we know that nitrogen needs to gain 3 more valence electrons, but barium only has 2 electrons to give it. So nitrogen needs 1 more. It can only get it from barium in this bond. So we're going to draw another barium. We're going to give barium its 2 valence electrons. It's going to give its last valence electron, the third valence electron to nitrogen. So this nitrogen is full now with 8. This barium's good, it has nothing, but this barium still has 1 more electron to get rid of, and it can only get rid of it to nitrogen. So we're going to draw another nitrogen, give it its 5 valence electrons. This barium's going to give its electron over to nitrogen. Nitrogen needs 2 more valence electrons to be complete. This barium is out, so we need to draw another barium, give it its 2 valence electrons, and they both come over here to the nitrogen. And we are finally complete. All the bariums are empty, all the nitrogens are full. So barium, each one lost 2 electrons, and we had to draw 3 of them. Nitrogen is complete. It has all 8 valence electrons. We had to draw 2 of them, and each nitrogen took in 3 electrons, so it has a minus 3 charge. Hope that helps.